Hello and welcome back to Let's Play The Settlers 3 Asian Mission 4. I am Adnidi and let's dive right into it. Last time we have expanded here to the south, have claimed another mountain for our cause and started building mana production, which will still require quite a bit of time until the crops are mature. Until then, we will build up our army even further. Yeah, sulfur mine, I don't need sulfur. Build up the army even further and, well, try to attack the enemy soon, I guess. Also, I see we don't have any people standing around anymore, which means time for another 1 or 2 buildings. Also, we have 265, well, still not 100 used, which means I cannot remove one of the large houses just yet. We could build another stone cutter up here though. No, we can't. No, we can't indeed. Perhaps I can build one here that can reach up there, can he? Yes, alright. I'll build one here which can reach up there and here to the left. That should do nicely. Alright. Now here we have a storage area being built, which means we can now produce more gold again. Now I have 2 smelters running at full capacity, which is always nice. How is it with bread? Do I need more bread? I think I do. Most probably do. And more meat. But I need to clear out this area first, so let's focus our efforts on this wood. Okay, coal mine, nice. Don't need it, but nice. There's a lot being built again simultaneously, which is okay. Now we don't have a lot of mana. We can certainly not promote anyone. Although what? 80% already of one promotion, that's not bad. Would have expected to be at 0 since I have not yet produced any mana at all. Or have I? Perhaps you get a basic supply of mana once you build a large temple. So we can rush reinforcements, samurai sword, shield, stone to iron, ooh. Oh my, that may be strong. Heavenly gifts, which is my favorite. Flood of fish, that could also be useful. Stone curse. Is that a means to produce stone and then I can turn it to iron? That may actually be it. Well, guess we'll find out eventually. Or not, because I just stubbornly keep doing the heavenly gift. Okay, there's lots and lots of wood being removed here. Where are you getting your wood from? Alright, this area, that's nice. And you? From up there. Let's just focus on this wood here. Okay, good, good, good. Now I do need another well for my food production around the world. So let's build another well here. Can I build this, the second pig farm here and slaughterhouse here? Yes, that will work. Nice. So then I will build another farm or 2 here and here. which will kind of mean I will want the second mill here, second bakery here, and the second slaughterhouse, well, it's a pig farm first here and slaughterhouse here. So we have bread and meat to the north and bread and meat to the south somehow. That should do nicely. Now I don't think the rice is grown enough yet, nope. Good. But buildings are being built. There's lots and lots of wood being transported, which is also good. We have almost another need for gold storage. It's always good to not run out of these. So I'll put down 2 more. They're not too expensive. And 2. We have a strength of 72 already. This is good, but not yet great. I think we already have enough soldiers to actually may actually already win this thing. Although they're not promoted, I do have quite a mass of soldiers, and the enemies usually didn't have that much to pose me so far. But I will have 1 or 2 minutes pass by. 2 minutes. As usual, I should probably save before I do that. 3 minutes. And still no enemy attack. But a ton of settlers standing around. And do we already produce? Yes, we do already produce rum now. So perhaps soon I can get promotions. And my my pioneers rushed ahead, which is okay, but I need to make sure I can see all the areas they have discovered. Also, I don't need any more mines right now because I do have plenty of mines going. So let's skip another minute. Coal has been found, alright, but not too much anymore. You can see that the icons indicate how much there is. So 3 means there's still a good amount. 1 means it's almost mined out, and there's also 2 perhaps. Perhaps this 1 big is an indication for 2 coal. I'm not sure. In the Settlers 4 and 2 I have played around with the map editor actually, and there you can specify exactly how much coal there is in 1 tile, and the whole thing is divided into tiles obviously, and you can say here it has 16 coal, here it has 16 coal, here it has 16 coal, and so on and so forth. So I would guess that the system is the same in the Settlers 3 here. That would kind of make sense. Anyways, now we have soldiers and soldiers and soldiers, and the smiths are not yet. Well, we have 2 weaponsmiths, we have plenty of soldiers, we can promote the swordsman. Still need more mana for more promotions. And to get more mana we do need more rice, which is being produced but takes some time to grow. So perhaps I can build another rice farm up here, which will take this part. So looks like they need 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I'm 4 farms for this patch are probably the maximum I can get out of it. Just by judging by hand. Okay, these things are going. We have already built the slaughterhouse and the bakeries. Everything's being built fast this time around since I have put the focus on much wood production early on. So I'm quite happy with that. And we can get our first gift, which is a ton of bows and iron and coal, all very usable stuff. And let's see, we have 381 of 467, so still not quite 100 people down. And I cannot remove a large building yet. Anyways, I think I'll save again and fast forward a bit of time. So, let's see. Nice spot for coal, sulfur mine, I don't need all these things. And nice spot for coal. We can get another gift, which has, is that sulfur? I think it's sulfur. Iron and coal, that's good. Still not near next promotion. Are these farms working? Yes, now they are pumping out some rice. Distillery is still not at maximum capacity, so I think we should still not build a second one, although there's a bit of swampland. Here we could build a couple of farms, 3 or 4 again probably. Alright, skip another minute. There we go. So now I should be able to promote the next. Yeah, let's take the spearmen because they are used to capture buildings as well. So bowmen, once you have a couple of bowmen you don't need any more, but you can always use spearmen and the swordsman, obviously. So our weapons production is running fine. One more skip. So looks like now we should build another distillery, since this one is full. Okay, there's lots and lots of mountains down here as well. Well, not sure if I will ever need these. Skip another 1 or 2 minutes. Still haven't run out of any. Well, no mine has run out of resources yet. So you can see there's quite a bit of things they can mine if placed correctly. And I'm not even sure if I placed them correctly. We can have another gift for free before it's being more expensive than stone to iron. More bows. I'd rather have swords at this point. And skip another minute. We have now 2 distilleries, which should speed up my rate of mana production. I will speed up a bit more until I can do the 3rd promotion, and then I will attack with my current army that I have to the north. So let's see, 73, 80, nice spot for coal mine, don't yet need that. How does it look? I still have plenty of coal, plenty of iron, quite a lot of gold. Still have 1 storage area that's empty, but Let's just build 2 more, just so I don't have to micromanage all these things. Or well, not to see later down the road that I should have built one, because all of them are full and have no gold production going on. Now the interesting thing is I do also need a new small temple, because looks like 1 distillery will be enough for 1 temple. Perhaps now that all the farms are running, it turns out that it's not 2-to-1 distillery, but perhaps 1-to-1. We'll see. But still, we do need a bit more for another promotion. Skip 1 more minute, and now I should have enough. Yes. Alright, so let's take these. Well, that's a huge army. I think that's plenty to win this scenario. And really, the enemy hasn't been attacking at all. It seems to work that if you just have enough strength on your I've never had any problems with attacks of the enemy so far. I mean, not once in all the campaigns. And yeah, I mean, the tip I used to work by is just have 1 tower, 1 fortified position, and the enemy thinks you're, well, just too strong at this point and will not attack you. But they have quite promoted soldiers, looks like, so I may well lose a couple, especially since my bowmen are lagging behind. But since I have just such a huge mass of soldiers, I think they were overwhelmed. So yeah, perhaps I will really win this with that army. There's a tower which should be better fortified, I think. Well, the tragic thing is I have almost 2 such armies, almost 2 full 100-man armies, 2 battalions. The bowmen are doing some damage here. Alright, this one is ours. Soldiers are already going in all directions. And here we have also gained some space. So yeah, having a balanced army is quite strong, since your bowmen can decimate armies quite easily. But the problem is to keep them together. It's kind of a lot of work, because bowmen are the slowest soldier class, which means they tend to lag behind, and the swordsmen and spearmen just rush off in all directions, as you can see here. They just rush off and leave the bowmen behind, so stupid AI balances the whole thing out a bit. And yes, looks really like I have won this. Although these soldiers just rush by mine, I don't think they can do a lot to oppose my other armies. Now I should get some... I guess that's the last areas they occupy, is it? Well, there's no more land here, and I know the enemy will never use pioneers. So there's that. Here's another tower. Not sure if he will win. No, he will most definitely die. Oh, he won, but will be dead quite soon. No? I don't know. Anyways, my armies should march south. Yeah, alright, so I don't think this game is intended to, well, amass these huge 100-man armies. It's just the enemy cannot do anything against that, and usually they attack early on. I used to play when I did not know of this trick of having just one single tower, and then the enemy would generally attack sometimes, and you really had to be on edge on all your borders because you had towers everywhere and they will attack the weakest one. So that would pose a bit more of a challenge. But I mean, it's okay, it's a gorgeous game, it's nice to just kill some time. I really like... I'm not playing Settlers for the challenge necessarily. Well, I'm not playing too many games for the challenge. I just don't think it's worth investing too much time in a game anyways. So I'm absolutely not a competitive player. That's what I want to say. I guess I'm just playing for casual fun. So the Settlers is offering me that casual fun quite nicely. It's nice to build up a bit of economy. It's nice to watch the Settlers just walking around, transporting goods everywhere, and watching your very inefficient layout, producing goods. It's just all very beautifully done. I think that's the strength of the Settlers, having this little community of people working together to produce, to reach a higher goal, I'd say. It's kind of the joy for me. And I know there are Settler missions, or there are Settler... well, yeah, in Settler 4, I think once we come to that game, let's just say, when I was a kid, I was just too bad for some missions that I simply could not beat them. We'll see how it will go, but hopefully a bit better now that I'm a bit older. Otherwise I'll take a guide for some guidance, and well, we'll see how it goes. Also, it can be that the AI reacts differently in different playthroughs. We have already seen that in instances where the enemy would not do anything because they run out of stone or something else or whatever. And in other cases, when you play the same mission, the enemy will, well, stomp you. That is also possible with this game, since the enemy has some random factors in it. Also, I think usually I built up my space like this with towers everywhere. Back then, when I was a kid, I did not use the pioneers just as extensively, so there were more points for the enemy to attack me, so I guess that's also a factor. And what's that down here? Is this the pioneers, or is that just my land? Not sure. Anyways, we have almost no melee fighters anymore in this group. There's a couple standing around here. They should help out down there. Here we have 9 more. But they are down to the bowman. Also here you can see they have gems in the storage area, which are the gold equivalent for the Egyptians. That does not require any processing, so they can just mine that out and be done with it. Put it in a storage area and they're done. Now you guys need to find a tower to the north, then we have a tower here to the south. And there is one that is armed with bowmen even. Oh right, it's a big tower. So I'm still strong with soldiers, but it's almost exclusively bowmen. Also, why are you moving single file here? Ah, okay. But I mean, we also have lots and lots of melee fighters being held inside the towers, which is also something I didn't do back in the day. I did not remove towers I conquered, just like now, so my amount of melee fighters is just smaller, much smaller by the time a campaign nears its end, which also makes things slower and slower. Alright. Coal mine cold. No trees. Ah, there's still trees. Coal, iron, coal, iron, coal, coal, iron, coal. Alright. So, last tower, isn't it? I think it is. And sulfur. Alright, that's it with mission 4. We beat Ramadamesis, which was perhaps the last time we had to beat him. Wow, this desert. Look at this desert. Oh, did he produce any... I think it's tequila for the well, Egyptians. Don't think they did, although I did see a small temple somewhere at some point, but they did mine out some gems. We are at 89% combat strength now at the end. Where did they mine out gems? Or did they just start with this amount of gems? That could also be possible, that they were just given a full stack of a full storehouse of gems just to begin. Maybe. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this mission as well, and hope to see you next time. Have a nice day and goodbye.